chair was ready, wood creaking like a guilty prayer. He stepped in, no one called his name, just the rope hanging cold in the air. Boots slammed on that rotten floor, hands fought the devil's twist. One breath left between a friend and the grave. He dragged him back from the mist. Crowd froze in the doorway like no one dared to speak. He kept the rope in his pocket like a medal he never asked for. Blood on his sleeve and a shadow that followed him home. He didn't pray, he didn't boast, just walked away slow in the storm. Rain hit the tin like war drums, whiskey burning down his throat. Said I ain't no savior, but I'll break the hands that choke. Some debts you can't repay in gold, some ghosts you learn to own. And that rope, it's a promise to never let my people hang alone. Street went quiet till the sirens cried, but he was already gone. He kept the rope in his pocket like a medal he never asked for. Blood on his sleeve and a shadow that followed him home. He didn't pray, he didn't boast, just walked away slow in the storm. Some men wear crowns, some men wear scars. He wears the rope, that's how you know who he is. He kept the rope in his pocket like a medal he never asked for. Blood on his sleeve and a shadow that followed him home. He didn't pray, he didn't boast, just walked away slow in the storm.
They said he never flinched when the wall came down. Bricks fell like rain, crushing the sound. One kid froze, eyes wide in the dust. He stepped in front, took the weight, took the trust. Blood on the denim, pain in the bone, but the kid walked out, didn't die alone. He never spoke much about what it cost, just limped on home with another scar crossed. In the smoke, you could hear the steel groan. In his eyes, you could see it already known. I took the bricks on my knees, kept him breathing through the rain. Didn't need no crown, didn't need no fame. I held the line when the ground gave way, 'cause some debts you pay in blood, not in names. still feel the grit grind under my skin. Hear the crack of the wall like it's happening again. The kid's old coat still hangs by my door. Every time I see it, I remember what it's for. They'll call it brave, they'll call it mad, but it's just the only choice I ever had. Pain fades slow, but it fades just the same. The life I saved is worth every ache in my frame. In the dark, I can still hear the dust fall. In my hands, I can still feel the weight of it all. I took the bricks on my knees, kept them breathing through the rain. Didn't need no crown, didn't need no fame. I held the line when the ground gave way, 'cause some debts you pay in blood, not in names.
Turn that key like it could keep me out. Shut the blinds, pull the night around. But I've walked through worse than locks and chains. Mud on my boots and your fear in my veins. I climbed the bricks till my hands split wide. Dropped in the yard, felt the dirt collide. I didn't knock, didn't call your name. I stood right there and you knew I came. Your shadow froze when you heard my feet. That silence hit harder than heat. You locked the door, I climbed the wall. Didn't come for talk, didn't come to crawl. Cut just fed my flame. Some debts get paid without saying a name. The moon cut lines through your kitchen glass. You tried to breathe, but it wouldn't pass. My coat still dripped from the midnight rain. Every step I took spelled out your pain. Your silver ring on the counter shine like a loaded word you left behind. I reached for it slow like a man at prayer, while your eyes burn holes in the smoky air. You felt the truth before I spoke a sound. Some walls keep people in, not out. You locked the door, I climbed the wall. Didn't come for talk, didn't come to talk. Every brick, every cut just fed my flame. Some debts get paid without saying a name. You thought the dark was yours, but I've walked deeper through blood and wars. You locked the door, I climbed the wall. Didn't come for talk, didn't come to crawl. Every brick, every cut just fed my flame. Some debts get paid without saying a name.
He walked in slow, boots chewing the floor. Every step like the sound of a closing table, coins clanging cold, each one a year of his father's soul. The room went still, you could taste the fear, the kind that crawls when the truth gets near. He didn't smile, didn't raise his voice, just paid it out like he had no choice. Every scar on his hands told the same old song. He was gone for a while, but he came back strong. He paid in rust, he paid in fire. With every coin, he built it higher. They can't call him a burden now. He broke the chain, he made that vow. The man counting shook when the last coin fell, like he just looked straight through hell. That tarnished pile wasn't just a debt, it was every night he wouldn't forget. His father's boots by the cabin door, still caked with the dirt from '94. He left him there, a reminder loud that he walks in truth, not in any crowd. Every mile he bled turned to steel in his spine. Now he stands like a gun that's been waiting in time. He paid in rust, he paid in fire. With every coin, he built it higher. They can't call him a burden now. He broke the chain, he made that vow. No blade, no rope, no lie could bend him. Every name they threw, he sent right back with venom. He paid in rust, he paid in fire. With every coin, he built it higher. They can't call him a burden now. He broke the chain, he made that vow.
House lit up like hell, has split the sky, smoke in my throat, glass in my eyes. They all stood still, watching from the gate. But I crossed that line they said was fate. Felt the heat bite deep into my skin. Every breath was fire pulling me in. One arm for me, one arm for the man. We both hit the dirt before I could stand. Flames don't care who you've been, but I've seen words burn from within. I walked out burning, but I walked out alive. Tore the night open just to keep him in the fire. You don't ask why when you've been that far. I was left once, now I know who we are. Hair sings black, skin split at the seam. The streets spun around like some fever dream. Hands shook hard, but I still held tight. Every scar on that back through that night. Could've let it in, could've turned away, but I've been the one no one would save. So I trade my flesh for another man's breath, and keep my promise to spit in death's chair. Flames don't care who you've been, but I've seen words burn from within. I walked out burning, but I walked out alive. Tore the night open just to keep him in the